Imagine going through life completely devoid of hunger or thirst. Wouldn't that be weird? I think that would kind of suck, because you'd smell all the tasty foods, but I suppose you probably wouldn't know that they were tasty foods? I don't know. No, where's that scroll? I wish there was a way to read scrolls. Oh, there's our strength potion. Hell yeah. We got the recipe. We're all thirsty here. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, I guess. But I mean, at the same time, like, there's a lot of really cool people here, so be thirsty. That's okay. Ow. That's okay. Okay, let us continue along. Constantly inclined to try one of Kitty's snacks, but so far, you wasn't a strong enough man. Oh, Ela, why? You can't eat your cat's snack foods. Show me your prowess. I'll reward you if you can reach the other side. So, to my recollection, in the original game, the distance that your characters can throw shit in this game is based on their strength scores. So stronger characters throw things further, which is probably why we just got the recipe for strength potions. Take it easy, Noelle. Thanks for swinging around. It was good to have you, and I hope you rest well. So how far are we throwing? Oh my god. Okay. So what we need to do then, I think I have a strength potion in my inventory already, but we need to figure out who's the strongest party member. Probably gonna be Daru. Nah, both Daru and Sonia are the same strength score. It's crazy how much beefier Daru is than Sonia, considering he only has 1 point more of vitality than her. Interesting. Oh, okay, let's, God, fail to do anything with the inventory here. We don't really have any ranged items, that's the thing. Unless I should just throw something light. Sent out an ad on Craigslist for a Dungeon Master for your D&D group, but you didn't get the responses you expected. Oh no, Brendan. Yeah, you might have wanted to use the word Game Master instead. Cause yeah, otherwise you're gonna have like literal Dungeon Masters like asking for like BDSM stuff. If you convert the symbols to numbers, a strength potion is 451, therefore Dungeon Master is an immersive sim. My god! BG Noise figured it out. Alright, here we go. Can be thrown or wielded as a weapon. Do not dumpster the katana. So will she throw it is the question. There we go. Did it make it? No, close though. All right, close enough that I think we'll be able to do this. If this is like the first game, you can stack strength potions, so we can just get her like completely coked up. No idea if Zokath Ra is a thing here, but that's like, yeah, we found the scroll for it. But I'm lazy, I'm lazy. Frankly, it's a miracle that I'm like managing to play this at all. Oh shit, we have, wait, what? Wait, can we? Oh no, it just saves them. Oh, what I was hoping? We can. Oh, is this, what I was hoping is maybe this is the way that you quickly create potions. Is it? Here's how you make, I was wondering how you were expected to like make potions in bulk with how sluggish it would be in your inventory, constantly swapping shit out. Yeah, you can fucking just cast the spells in here and make all of our healing potions and shit. Oh my god, that is so fucking convenient. That is incredible. And then they also give you the recipes for them too. That's great. That's so good. Oh my god. All right. So strength.
Using your brain actually feels like.
Let's see if we can make a strength potion. All right, it's the fire symbol, 2 hands, and the sword. Cast a spell. Let's do a high level one. Fire symbol, 2 hands, and a sword. Ooh, I don't think Tiki's gonna have the mana for this, is she? She tried, but she failed. All right, that's okay. We do have 1 potion. Let's go ahead and you can just drink potions from here too. That would be handy, and it even tells you what they do. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just drink some of these just to free up bottles. That'll make like post-combat healing and like poison curing so much easier. Oh my god. Okay, that looks like it actually flew the exact same distance in spite of her having a higher strength. Mild worry. I know, convenience features. And yes, you did tell me, Hila. Yes, you did. Just as Todd Howard intended. Her strength is actually increased, isn't it? Yeah, 69. Nice. Why am I being texted? What's going on? Roommate is offering to bring me delicious things, so I'm going to take them up on that. Hell yeah. Blessed caffeine, because I need more caffeine in my life. Tiggy. I don't suppose you got enough mana to do anything fun, do you? I miss caffeine. Yeah. Buff potions, yes, do in fact stack. Yes, they do. So what we're gonna do is probably, if I had to guess, it's probably like every 10 points of strength will maybe increase things. Oh my god. Fighting with the interface. So the B button like backs you out of a menu. The C button just completely dumps you back into the game, and I'm constantly hitting the C button instead of the back button because I'm bad. All right, let's see if we can do this. There we go. Swap over to Sonya, back out. Drink that. How is she looking now? 76. All right, let's see if maybe that's sufficient here. Otherwise, I'm gonna, god damn it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have Gothmog start making her strength potions. Been struggling to stay awake all day. Mood. Have some delicious fried flounder. Hell yeah. Nope, same distance. Okay, I'm also wondering if we're not intended to throw it down this hallway, but we're actually intended to throw it down this one. Can I actually go in there? No, it won't actually let me walk forward. Okay. What if I throw? Let's see what happens. All right, let's see if the door opened. It did, nice, cool. Yeah, we were just throwing it down the wrong hallway. If I had to guess, the pressure plate's probably like at the end, like down here on the floor somewhere. Okay. Oh, dang. Many a thing. We have a food, and I think those are maybe arrows. Those look like arrows. Those are, in fact, arrows. And some more armor? Is that more chain armor? Ooh, that's something new. That might be an elven hauberk, if I had to guess. Okay, cool. Cool. I would say that is definitely worth a dagger. What did we grab? Oh, it's the mithril one, all right. Oh yeah, 70 defense. I think our other one's like 30 or something. 35, yeah. That's an upgrade for Daru. Another thing of leather. All right. Front row's getting beefy. Now we just gotta get and see if the mithril hose actually do anything for us. Because in the first game, the mithril foot armor would let you... It would increase your move speed, which by and large didn't mean anything, but what it did do is, since it increased your move speed by 1 step, if you were encumbered, it didn't slow you down. And there were like 2 or 3 of them in the game. So you could have like 2 characters running around encumbered, and it wouldn't slow the party down in your exploration. Tiggy, why are you taking damage? Are you starving? Tiggy, are you doing that thing that Ela rees at you about? Yes, Tiggy is starving. Let's fix that. There we go. Tiggy's better now. Okay, here's where we came in. Tiggy wants to devour some meat. Oh my god. Tiggy, confirmed meat lover. The spells have like just a little bit of seeking on them. Sonya doesn't have a weapon equipped because I'm a smart player. Tiggy's a halfling? Yeah, I think so. Probably starving after going 15 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of her thing, is that she eats a lot. And it also doesn't help that I've been having her cast spells like crazy. And restoring your mana chews through your food bar as well. Really, guy? Really? Really? This is how you cop a fireball. Because a fireball is less impactful to me than waiting for my melees to charge up their 3rd level attacks. Now where'd that little crawly fuck go? Are you fleeing? No, you're not. Not yet. You will be, though. I keep forgetting that I have the ability to strafe, too. Ah, wrong button. Where are you going, friendo? I'm not done with you yet. There we go. I hope these things don't respawn. That would be most unfortunate. I feel like I should go back and kill the golem. Because we are very much progressing towards end of level, I think. I feel like this is kind of climaxing. Maybe not. I feel like the balanced mana regen makes you hungry. The part of war. Yeah. Yeah. This is interesting. Random dead end. Yeah, let's backtrack. I want to go back and try killing the golem. Tiggy, are you starving again? No, there's no way. What is Tiggy's problem? Why is Tiggy taking damage? Maybe thirsty? She wasn't out of water though. She needs some water. Her bar wasn't empty though. Hyper voracious metabolic gluttony. Yeah, that's Tiggy. Oh, are we stuck? There's no backtracking. Okay. Oh, there actually might be. Where did we find those plate boots? Was that in here? I can't remember. We may have hit a point of no return, though. Yeah, this is the one that tells me to be throwing. Yeah, okay, yeah. We've hit, I think, a point of no return here. Okay, sure. You do you, game. I'm not mad. I mean, I am, but I'm not. No epic golem fight, no. Oh, and this frickin' thing respawned. That's what I was worried about. Well, that was some damage. Holy hell. Tony just chunked off like a third of that thing's hit point bar. I'm okay with this. Do it again. All right. What the fuck is that? Yeah, it's an OE2. They were in the first game, like in the original, and they looked just as doofy. They look like big yellow beetle things. All right. Well, let's come over here then. I expect this is probably going to be like more dead ends. This is probably a maze. They're apparently made of drumsticks, yes. See, that's why we look down. Oh, there's just some shurikens. Yeah, okay, why not? Oh, and an ear of corn. Random dungeon corn, you guys. Never change, old dungeon crawlers. Never change. It tastes like, yeah, that's the thing is, you know, we're just LARPing Delicious in Dungeon here. We're just eating all of the monsters. The only monsters that you don't eat in this game are like humanoid things. We don't eat mummies, we don't eat the bugmen. Oh, I take that back, scorpions. You don't eat scorpions. Like Castlevania's wall chickens. Yeah, basically. Mummies, that's fair. Mummies do drop their cheese. You can throw 3 shuriken at once, really. Interesting. Oh, all right. I wasn't expecting him to be dead after that, but okay, I'll take it. That helmet. Actually, I don't think that's an upgrade, never mind. I mean, it would probably be an upgrade for one of the back row, but not anybody in the front. Okay. Is that helmet an upgrade for anybody? I mean, Gothmog doesn't even have a helmet, so yes. But we also have like a... Oh shit, the Cask and Quaff is actually better than a helmet. I would not have expected that. Okay, sure. There we go. I didn't mean to cast that. Dang it. Skimming through the wiki, most ranged weapons are multi-shot, like double-shot crossbows. Really? Like, that sucks, though, because there's so little ammo in this game, not to mention having to pick it up after every fight. Oh, no. You guys are gonna get your golem fight, it looks like. You're the one I'll also pick up, also on a map without mana cost. Wussy babies. No, not like in a game like this, no. The auto pickup on items at the very least is just... If you're gonna make me track ammo like that, either make it hyper common, to the point that I don't care about picking it back up, or just don't make me track ammo. All right, 3 locked doors. Well, we have 3 keys. There's that door we missed at the very beginning of the level. I think about that door. Not infrequently. I wonder what treasures it hides. What delicious booty lies behind that door that I'm all but positive is tied to killing the first golem. Hey, Milena, welcome back. Good to see you. Yes, dungeon crawling. We're playing Dungeon Master Nexus, which is a Sega Saturn remake of the old DOS game, Dungeon Master. And the dungeon is inspired by the first game, we'll say. But they're doing their own thing, and as you can see, it's got like free movement. And the combat really reminds me of Kingsfield, because your melee fighters, when you attack, like their weapon charges up until they can attack again, and it goes through levels, and depending on the level, it does more damage and stuff. It is a very chill, slow-paced game, but I'm having a fun time of it. Playing Dungeon Lords, oh man, that game. Ooh, I have a very dim view of Dungeon Lords because I played it on release. And my memories of that game are that, you know, they sold it on things like on the box that weren't actually in the game. Then they released a bunch of patches for it to add those things to the game, and then they started tying the patches to buying new copies of the game. And it was just sadness-inducing. That having been said, I love the leveling system in that game, where you earn experience points and then you spend those experience points to level things. You're playing the Steam version. Nice. I've heard the Steam version is decent. If I were to play it, that is what I would do. What's the game where you're the big bad and you're trying to keep the adventures out of your dungeon? Yeah, that would be probably like Dungeon Keeper. And newer games, it would be like War for the Overworld. This feels like a trap. Oh yeah, and there's also dungeons. Charlie did it. Charlie did it. I've not played Empire. They follow the Dungeon Guardian. Get berated about everything. Yeah, the dev is passionate, perhaps too much so. Oh, we're back at the beginning of the level, aren't we? I think we are. Yeah, we totally are. Okay, so this is what's on the other side of this golem's door then. Okay. That's decidedly less interesting. I was hoping for loot. Not a single shred of booty to be had. Okay. Need a Let's Play of Dungeons of Nahulbuek. I've never heard of that. Dungeons of Nahulbuek. That's a name. The Amulet of Chaos. Oh, okay, I'm familiar with this. Yeah. Yes, the movement in this game is soul-crushingly slow. The golems drop epic loot like rocks. I bet you're correct. I bet you are. Is this back with the golden key door? It is, isn't it? Yeah, okay. All right, so we gotta go back to the main, like, hub room here and see about using these other keys. I'm about to say, you know that music? Yeah, this game's soundtrack is, like, incredibly sparse. It has, I wanna say, like, 4 music themes in the game, and they play very, very intermittently, so I've just got, like, some old dungeon crawler music playing so that y'all have something to listen to beyond me just whining the entire time. What is this? Pick it up. That looks like something magic related. Does it have oh, it gives a bunch of mana. Gothmog, you can hold on to that. That's something we would eventually want to give to Sonia so we could train her in spellcasting. At least until she can cast Light. wonder if it has... Does it have spells, I wonder? Because normally when we find magic items like that, they have, like with caster items, they can cast spells. Let's see. Slowly navigate into my inventory. Use staff, halves stamina consumed by its holder. What? Okay, it can cast light as well. And dispel, which I think dispel's like the anti-undead spell. So I'm gonna actually do, able to navigate. All right, his auto attack is on, so he won't cast from the back row. That's kind of annoying. I wish that he would. But no, having the stamina cost, that's realistically something Tiggy should probably have. Because they're throwing such high level magic that, well, because most of their stamina goes to their mana regen. I should have Sonya offhand it. Or actually Daru, because he uses an axe. Okay, oh, is this a trap? No, this game has lost its trust in me when it comes to going through doorways. Can I read it? Can I read it? There's only one truth. Some items are really powerful. Man, more games need jetpacks. It's a shame, like, I want to play Elex 2 really, really bad, but I've heard that it is mid at best. Zerft, the eldest son. We three brothers are honest men by all accounts. If you believe me, look at the wall behind you. Okay, I'm looking. This is a wall. Was that button there the entire time? Add jetpacks to Cudcrawler. You're gonna have flight spells. You'll be able to fly in Cudcrawler. Rudy of the second son. Brother Zerft is a terrible liar. If you believe me, look at the wall on the right. I wouldn't trust anything Rudy says. If you believe me, look at the wall behind you. What if they're all liars? Okay, so we have 3 levers, that's 9 combos. Get my headphones on here. The other thing is, like, how are we gonna know? Because, like, we don't know what those actually do. Oh, hey. I'm looking at the wall, man. Oh, it's the lever combo. All right, so down, up, down. Oh. Okay, these scribblings. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, no, is it above? It's above. I didn't even see that. That's like so hard to see up there. You actually almost can't see it with the party members stuck in your face. All right, so down, up, up. Curious, we'll just start trying them here. It was a trick. Oh no, betrayal. My hit points. All right, down, up, down. It's evil, yeah. Okay, so it seems like it's down, up, down then. We have no idea. It's Spoonie's betrayal clip. Oh man, that's honestly kind of tempting. Honestly kind of tempting. I don't... At the same time though, part of me worries about giving him attention, I suppose. And like my reasoning behind that is like he's kind of, I don't know, he's been problematic in the past. And I don't necessarily want to tie my channel to that, but at the same time, it is good. Is he even active anymore? The last I saw of Spoonie, he streams on like Twitch intermittently. But like as for having like a you know, like the website Spoonie Experiment and stuff, no, I don't think that's around anymore. Went off the deep end. You're out of the loop. What did you do? There was like a lot of sexual harassment stuff. He was just like behaving like super inappropriately, and then there was like, yeah, he had like a fucking mental break. The last that I had heard, he was living with his brother, but I don't know if that's still the case. Okay, so yeah, this is the right one right here. So down, up, down. So I wonder, am I supposed to do this and then maybe look at that portrait? No. What am I intended to do here, game? Close the door. No. Because if we leave this area, I think the levers reset. Yeah. So it's down, up, down. What if you can just like squeak just close enough? No. Okay. There's something in here, maybe? No. Maybe have to like do that. What? Okay. Apparently attacking the walls. So we can get fighter levels, we just have to attack portraits. Yeah, like he has some good videos, like from back in the day. His Ultima stuff was, yes, very fascinating. If you like Ultima lore, Magellar, he's on YouTube, has been doing retrospectives of like all of the Ultima games, and they're very fascinating. But yeah, it's just a case of he just kind of turned into a problem, and so now it's kind of hard to want to be associated with that. Same as, yes, Phantasmagoria 2 is a wonderful watch. I think that's probably the best thing he ever did, was his playthrough of Phantasmagoria 2. Like, my memories of that playthrough are watching it at my little brother's apartment when we were younger, and we laughed so loud that his neighbors came over and bitched at us because it was so fucking funny. Tiggy, I need you to... Tiggy, there we go. So say I just need some light. Okay, I don't... Like, where does this reset, I suppose? Okay. Let's go back to here. Okay, is it reset? Yes. Okay. I see it reset in the distance if we leave the room. No. Okay, so is it like legit just as soon as we come in here? Yes. Okay, so this is the only one that doesn't spring a trap on us. Are any of the walls humpable? No. Tiggy, how about a mini-map? Let's see what we were working with here. All right, so there's nothing here. It's just the 2 pit traps. I wonder if I can interact with these from this side. Oh my god. Yeah, see, there's the pits. All right, well, let's putter around and see if we can't find anything. I see stairs on the mini map up there, so we're nearing the end. Oh, maybe it opened this, and there was just no real feedback to that effect. Maybe, I don't know. We have another one. All right, Tiggy. Blast them. Melees, do the violence. Oh shit, Daru doesn't have his axe. Norman, get me my war axe. 5 points if you know what that's a reference to. That's an old ass cartoon. Well, it's from the 90s, but. I think it's just a potion of water on the floor there. Gothmog, Fuego, please. Oh, Gothmog, you're terrible. All you can cast is light. I hate you. The resident senior city river in the 90s is old ass. Jamalis. We're as close now to the 90s as the 90s were to the 70s. I'm sorry to tell you this. I know it hurts, believe me. The 90s are old enough to drink. Ever look at the calendar? Okay, so we open a room with cheese and a button. I'm not saying a word. Oh my god, who's pestering me on Discord? It's probably the guys, isn't it? Yeah. Talking about the Division. We've been playing the Division 2, and it's not a game that I really piss about with too much in single player, mostly. But in multiplayer, that game is so fun. Oh my god. We get up to so many hijinks. Something like the PS2 is... Oh my god. Oh, Cell. Okay, we're back to the entrance again. Fuck, man. What's gonna really kill me is Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Okay, teleporter. Into a food room. Like, one thing that kills me is depths. When his Let's Plays, or his streams rather, he focuses on old games. And his rule is that the game has to be at least 20 years old. And it's like PS2 shit, and it makes me so sad. Because, man, the PS2 ain't retro. The PS2 isn't retro, you guys. It's not retro, right? Right? The PS2 isn't retro. No. Retro games are fucking, you know, like Mario and like wizardry. Retro games aren't Halo. Retro games aren't World of Warcraft. No. My heart can't take that. It just hurts so much. One more, yeah, like exactly. Exactly. And it, oh, it hurts. Okay, here should be the golem hallway. No, this is, where the fuck are we? We've been here before, but I have no recollection of this place. Yeah, Oblivion, clearly, Brendan's got the right of it. Oblivion just came out, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're back at the beginning of the level. Holy shit, okay, cool. Game's older than... Like, that's one thing that I actually struggle with on Twitch, like when to flip my stream from retro to the actual game itself. Because, like, for me, like, this game, for example, like, I feel like I shouldn't be streaming this in retro. I don't know when this actually came out, I would have to look. But I feel like I shouldn't be streaming this in retro, but by Twitch's definition, I believe it is a retro game, and it's just like, god damn. That hurts. This isn't retro, it's ancient. Like, that's the other thing is, you know, what happens when retro games are older than retro games, you know? If Oblivion is a retro game, what does that make, you know, Daggerfall? What does that make Arena? What does that make, like, OG Wizardry, you know? The fossils of gaming historia. Delicious mummy cheese. Speaking of which, how are we looking on food? This is 1998, really? Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how this looks considering it came out in 98. I would have guessed like 2000, 2001. Wizards in order, yeah. Current gaming, old gaming, retro gaming, fossil gaming, there you go. Celt's got it. What do we do when, like, Crisis is a retro game? Because that's coming. After that, you're just banging two rocks together. Yeah. I've actually thought about doing some streams on... Oh god, what was the name of it? Plato games. And Plato was an old college intranet. Not internet, intranet. For... God, what college was it? I think some college in, like, Indiana or something. There was a point in time I knew. Anyways... And they had like a thriving game development community on it. And like there are some games on that have inspired games that I've played on the channel. Like Mordor, for example, is based on a Plato game called, was it Avatar? Oh, this thing can hit the back row. That's horrifying. Indiana has colleges? Yes, Indiana is home to Notre Dame, which everybody loves. I actually grew up near there. I've been to Notre Dame before. It's a very nice campus, but I wouldn't, you know, necessarily want to go there. And like I went to IUSB. And so yeah, like there's education in Indiana amongst all the corn. It's just really fucking hard to find. Little rock man. Oh, the fucking party-wide AoEs. I want to kill this thing, and I think we can. It's just purely Tiggy. Because I don't think this thing's gonna be taking any damage from spells, I feel. It seems pretty impervious. It seems pretty impervious to attacks as well, if I'm being honest. But we gotta get at least one golem kill in here. Also, welcome back, Quint. Good to see you. Yeah, it is a golem. It wouldn't be bad if it didn't have that, like, party-wide the party-wide AoE fireball attack. I wonder... Oh, can we just sidestep its attacks? Maybe, but it requires me to actually sidestep. Indiana University was an excuse for a basketball team. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Oh, he's walking. Yeah. This dude is no joke. That's fireball. Yep. Yep. If I had more room, I would just circle strafe around him, but all of these things have been positioned in such a way that that just isn't happening. The club is the size of a mummy. I have no idea what a Hoosier is. No clue. Hey, buddy. Oh, almost got him. We try for a fireball. Got him. All right, yeah, and it doesn't drop anything. That doesn't surprise me. I wasn't really expecting any loot from that.
GG, easy loot. It's a GG, easy loot. Everybody though.
Why is there just a random niche here? I'm honestly curious about how many secrets I've missed in this thus far. Because since we've discovered that they'll do secret walls that you can't see on the map and stuff, and like tunnels and stuff that you can't see on the map, I am positive I have missed a bunch of shit. The door just closed behind me, didn't it? They lured me in with loot, didn't they? Yes, they did. These evil bastards. Okay. Door's just on a timer, I guess. Oh. that's what the niches were for. Mummy ambush. They were mummy niches, yes. According to Google, the Hoosier is an Indiana native, particularly the more rural ones. Yeah, but like, what does it actually mean? If all it is just like, I'm from Indiana, like, we might as well call ourselves like Blorksnarts or something, because it's just a, you know, loan word. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, there's got to be more back here. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Don't do this to me, game, please. Please don't do this to me. Yeah, but like, see here you go. You got like these niches on the map, and you can't actually see. Like, look at that. It's so sneaky. I love it. That's how secrets should be in games like this. They can do that, but they won't. Words are hard. They won't give me Fog of War on the minimap. Let's see, can we walk through any of these walls? Nay. The origin of the term is uncertain. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So the problem now is that I actually kind of don't know where to go. Because we've obviously missed the exit somewhere. Because I feel as though we're done with this level. Like, it feels like we've seen what there is to see here. Okay, so right now I'm backtracking. We don't want to do that. Like, we're missing a key. We found, there's like there's a door up there that we just don't have a key to. It's like this fancy golden lock. Unless I picked it up and I didn't realize it, which this wouldn't be the first time. No. We've had this raw key for ages. I have no idea what its purpose is. Now, what about this? It's hiding a button. No. I just need to cast open at it. Wait, no, it's this one. No. No. There's something up there. We can't get to it. I assume it's something that we have to access from over there. Okay. So then if we backtrack, this is just going to take me back to the... There's another shortcut we can take that'll take us into the other path that we worked our way through. Yeah, see, like that's the stairs down to the next level right up there, and it's through this doorway up at the top of this bridge. So we just need to find a key. That's what we're missing. And I mean, of course, it could just be anywhere. Or a jetpack. Well, no, we can get up to the door. We can get up to the door, no problem. It's purely being able to actually open the door that is the problem. For these, have I read these? Even in death, he thirsts for. Oh yeah, that's the guy that wanted the gold coin to open the door. And that leads us up to the ramp. Random mummy. Alright, this was the 2 buttons to open the secret room. And I think this is the entrance to the level. Yeah. Alright. Good talk. Well, let's go ahead and save. And I think on that note, we are going to go ahead and call it a stream here.